Right.
But guys, let's go ahead and move on to the second topic of the day. And I just said, oh no, this sucks. And it really does, man, because I'm a Mission Impossible fan. I don't know about you guys. Do y'all like Mission Impossible?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I've seen every one of them, probably a few times.
Only a few times. Oh, okay. Well, I have the report right here. This is from IndieWire, and it says Paramount shuts down Mission Impossible set due to positive COVID test results. That's unfortunate. If we just scroll down a little bit, and again, guys, I didn't even mention this before. If you're watching this in the live chat right now, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. But also, everything that we're going to be talking about today, there's a link to that article down in the description box and the pinned comments, whether you're watching this on the live or the replay. And so, again, let me know what you're thinking about all of this. But going back to the report from IndieWire, it says filming in the United Kingdom on Christopher McQuarrie's Mission Impossible 7 has been shut down due to positive COVID-19 test results that surfaced during routine testing. A Paramount Pictures representative has confirmed to IndieWire. It says in a statement, and do I have a statement? I believe I do. So let me just bring this back up. In a statement that the studio said, we have temporarily halted production on Mission Impossible 7 until June 14th due to positive coronavirus test results during routine testing. We are following all safety protocols and will continue to monitor the situation. And so this kind of sucks, but, you know, I think it was kind of inevitable. I don't know if you guys heard Tom Cruise. I think in December, his leaked audio that came out of him yelling at the crew. But OneTakeBigDog, how you feeling about all this, man? And you know, Tom Cruise, the franchise itself, and them having to shut this down due to positive COVID-19 test.
Okay. Well, the first person to how I feel about the franchise, I'm not largely familiar with the franchise, if I'm being honest. I think I might have, I've probably only seen the last two films, if I'm just keeping it a bean. I enjoyed them, and I just haven't went back and like watched the first one. But I thought Mission Impossible Fallout probably one of the best films of that year. I think that might have been 2017 or 2018, something like that. Yeah, but yeah, so I've been looking forward to seeing it, and I heard something about they supposed to be shooting 7 and 8 back to back. I don't know how true that statement was, but so you expect stuff like this. I mean, you're pretty happy like that they shut production down, and it's kind of, it's also you're looking at it in another light because like this isn't actually taking place over here, it's overseas, so you got to see what the COVID protocols are over there. But yeah, I mean, they pretty much did the right thing. You know what I mean? It was just like somebody got tested positive. Like just shut everything down so we make sure we got everything back in order.
Already. Let me go ahead and grab the super chat real quick from Carbro. I do appreciate it. Carbro, $10. Let me go ahead and give you this.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
Thank you so much for the $10. I'll catch the replay. Just drop it in and say hi to the panel and all tune in. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I really do. I really do. Okay. So appreciate it. OneTakeBigDog. Elliot, how you feeling about all this, man?
Yeah, I know a lot of people saying in the chat. Yeah, Tom is pissed, man. This is the fourth time I think they've had some type of issues where they had to delay the shooting of the film. And like Big Dog said, yeah, the plan was to shoot 7 and 8 back to back. Number one, because it's probably a little bit more cost effective to shoot it back to back. Also, Tom Cruise is not getting younger, so they have to get as many filmed in as possible. And I think too, it was going to play into the story that 7 was going to end on a cliffhanger, and then we can wait 6 months to a year to follow it up. So that was the plan, but unfortunately, with Tom Cruise's schedule, he's shooting movies and all that different stuff, so they had to obviously push that back. So it sucks because I'm a huge fan of this franchise. It's one of the only franchises I can think of that literally each film is better than the last one. And not like it's like the last one's bad. It's just like they just increase the budgets. They get more into the spy espionage. They introduce all these new characters, and Tom Cruise is just getting, he gets better and better with age apparently in these movies, and the stunts just get crazier and crazier. So this is one of the best action franchises of all time, in my opinion, based on a TV show that I've never even heard of until I saw the first one in the 90s. So I love it. I can't wait to see what the next one has up the sleeve. Unfortunately, it has some delays, but once we see this film, It's going to blow the doors off the box office, and it's going to be another hit from Christopher McQuarrie and Tom Cruise. So I can't wait. But it sucks that it's shut down. But luckily, I mean, they got 2 weeks to work on whatever they shot previously, so they can edit that stuff and get everything all touched up and schedule all the reshoots. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. They got 2 weeks off to kind of tweak some things and make it the perfect film that I know it's going to be when it comes out next year.
Alrighty, well, I have a little bit of my collection right here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Never get rid
is.
of it. You know, I got the Rogue Nation on Blu-ray.
Yep.
There you go.
I got Dortch Protocol. That's number. Now this is
Number
four. This
Yep.
is number 4. The other one I just showed is number 5.
Yep.
Then I got Fallout, the last one with Henry Cavill. You know, had them IMAX scenes, and so I'm pretty happy about that. But Larry, how you feeling about all this, my brother? How you feeling?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's unfortunate they got shut down. Like One Take said, I think One Take said it's a good thing they shut it down when they did, because sometimes you have to do that, and I'm glad they did it. I didn't know that Tom Cruise had went off and there was leaked audio of it. Personally,
wait a minute. Have you not heard it?
I haven't heard it.
Do yourself a favor.
Would you like to hear it, Larry?
Huh?
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I have it right here. Well, here you go. This came out, I believe, December of 2020, because they had these protocols on set, and Tom Cruise and people were not abiding by the protocols so that the virus wouldn't spread. And he went the hell off, and here you go, sir.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. The future of this industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here.
There we go. I have, man.
I think you're muted, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
I go ahead.
No, my computer here is freezing here just a bit. I can't. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, Larry, how do you feel now, especially hearing him go off like that this past December about people needing to get their stuff together? And well, you heard it. How you feel?
I did. I'll be honest with you, man. It sounds like righteous indignation. I'm down with that. I mean, let's be real with it. He's not just an actor in this film. He's a producer. He's responsible for people's welfare and safety on the set. And when you start talking about COVID, I mean, let's be real. We've heard all these horror stories from celebrities of all ilk, white, black, male, female. They have all kinds of crazy stuff where they get mad and tell people don't look them in the eyes. People come around, they have to look down. You know, they don't want people in a certain vicinity of them. And this guy is telling people we have safety protocols in place and you are violating those protocols, and he's threatening to fire him as a consequence. He didn't fire him. He told him, if you continue to violate them, you're fired. Because if that was me, I'd have been like, can we get 2 people to replace them today? Yes? Okay, fantastic. Let's replace them. Oh, we can't get them till tomorrow? Okay, let them finish out the day with their mask on, and then they're gone tomorrow. They'll just be told you can't come back. But the reality of it is that when you are when you're working around these people, and this goes for anybody, you know, Larry's about to remind people it's not over. But when you're working with people and you're in the middle of a pandemic, you're trusting those people with your life. It's not just a matter of saying, okay, you know, you did a bad job, or you took too long on your lunch break, or you messed up. No, what you're doing is trusting people with your life.
All right.
And so I'm okay with them being pissed off that he's saying we don't want to shut this down, because he's right. You are talking about an industry that generates tens of thousands of jobs across this country and around the world. And to shut this thing down is going to cost people money. It's going to cost him money. It's going to cost the other producers money. It's going to cost the studios money. It's going to cost people their jobs. And all because somebody thinks that they're bigger than a mask. You know, their inconvenience, their discomfort is more important than all of those jobs, all the money, all the permits, everything that's going to have to be, you know, taken care of again. Because if you have a permit to film in a location, they don't give you a permit for friggin' 2 weeks. They give you a permit for that day and for those times. And if you don't get it done, then you're going to have to go get more permits again. And so for someone to say, oh, well, you know what, whatever, my mask is, I'm putting it down below my nose, or I'm going to not wear my mask because it's uncomfortable for me. So you're saying you're more important than the man next to you or the woman next to you's life, you know, and you're more important than this entire film's budget. So no, I think Tom Cruise has been on some crazy ish in the past, but this one, I'm totally, I'm totally riding with him on this one.
Alrighty, man. That's what's up right there. Somebody in the chat was saying you can't believe it hasn't cracked $1 billion. This last one right here made 791 worldwide at a $178,000 budget. I think one of them, I feel a sneeze coming on. I think one of them hit excuse me. Thank you very much.
Because I'm tight.
Thank you. Which one? I think one of these almost hit $1 billion. I'm trying to see, but okay, that's 694. And that one came out. I'm gonna just look at Rogue Nation real quick.
I mean, to be real, look at those budgets and look at the returns. These are money makers.
Yeah.
You know,
they are at the very, very least. But I'm happy with all this, man. I'm happy that he went the hell off, and he even defended his comments. He said Cruz went to defend his comments, which quickly went viral. I said what I said, Cruz told Empire in a recent interview, clarifying that he did not shout in front of the entire crew, and only addressed the select people who were directly involved with the safety violation. There was a lot of stake at that point. All those emotions we're going through my mind. Cruz added about the production's 2 previous COVID delays, adding fuel to the leaked audio. I was thinking about the people I work with in my industry, and for the whole crew, you know, that we start rolling on a movie, just a huge relief. And so, yeah, I think this started, it was delayed in March of 2020, and then it was delayed again, I think in September of last year, and now this is the 3rd delay. And that can be very difficult as far as scheduling, especially with a large franchise like this, when you shoot around the world, you know, that's quite difficult, you know. And so,
let's not forget, when you start delaying things like this, you have actors who literally have their entire lives scheduled out years in advance, because people are trying to get actors like Tom Cruise and what's her name that's in it, like Vanessa Kirby and all these other. They're trying to get these actors in their projects, and the only way you can do that is to say, well, I'll go ahead and I'll push my film back. So we'll start production and in September of 2022 so that we can actually get you. So now all of a sudden, if another film she was in prior gets pushed back, and now they have to keep on filming, and maybe they have to go do some ADR, or maybe they have to come back and do some reshoots. All that stuff screws things up, you know? So you need to keep as tight of a schedule as possible.
Positively Addicted Phoebe, $9.99. Thank you so much. I really do. Love to see intelligent and handsome black men talk about things I'm interested in. Keep up the good work. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, guys, Tom Cruise, I'm with you.
Yep.
Sound like somebody in a tornado now, but Tom Cruise, I'm with you, man. I'm glad that he's going off. I would be doing the exact same thing, if I was in his position, and so I support the brother all the way. And so
thank you, Exquisite Coils. I appreciate that.
All right on.